Hello, Mohawk. On this week's episode of MoCast, I spoke with Peter and Jude about the Popsicle Stick Bridge building competition. And Dyson, what did you do this week?
We took a look at what it's like to sit in a hot seat when you are trying to find a job as an educational support worker.
All right, let's do it.
Hey everyone, we're here with Kim Ann Lausch. She's the program coordinator for the educational support program here at Mohawk. And today we are doing some mock interviews to teach students what it's like to sit in the hot seat. So, can you tell us a little bit about this?
Yes, so what we have is 5 various school boards that come to provide the opportunity for students to prepare for the interview once they get out into the job market. So once they graduate from the educational support program, we're giving them the opportunity now to be able to see what it's like, as you say, to be in the hot seat and to be asked the various questions from the boards. And the good thing about all of the experiences from the students is that they've had placements in these various boards, so it gives them an opportunity to make that connection to the people that will actually be hiring them.
Okay. Now, how long are these interviews usually going to last?
So what we do is we have a rotation where they'll go around and see the various school boards. We have about 4 different centers that last approximately 20 minutes each. So they have the opportunity to see the various boards, not just one specific. And that way they get the opportunity to sell themselves, to talk about, maybe integrate some of the stuff they've done in their e-portfolio, talk about their strengths, what they want to do in terms of employment once they graduate from the program.
Okay. Now, this isn't the only type of preparation that they've received, right? They've received other things like how to write a resume and other stuff?
Absolutely. So what we do in the seminar classes, Karen Falls is the instructor for the seminar classes, and what she does is prepare them to have them complete interview streaming. So they actually have the opportunity to go on camera, to be asked specific questions, and then look back and see what the feedback is in terms of what they look like, what they could improve on when they do actually go out to interviews. As well, we have them complete resumes, and in semester 1 they've already completed e-portfolios that they've built it on every semester. They've built on every semester, so that way they have that as well to showcase if they want to integrate that in. They don't bring them with them, but they can refer to them.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What do the students get out of this?
So they get the opportunity to see what it's like to really be interviewed, because it's one thing for us as professors to talk about, okay, here's what it's going to look like, but they actually have the board representatives asking the questions that they'd be asked in an actual interview. So for the students, it's a great way to prepare them for when they go out to seek employment, and then they can do practicing prior to the actual interview once they get out to seek employment.
I'm very confident that I'm ready for this job. The teaching here is great. They really helped you learn what they're going to ask in your interviews. So and the answers for those questions. So yeah.
We're here with Melanie from Hamilton Wentworth's District School Board. Melanie was one of the interviewers. Melanie, what did you think of the students today?
Oh, they were excellent. I've been coming to this event for a few years now, and we're always so impressed with the enthusiasm and the skill level that the students bring. It's wonderful to see.
Excellent. Okay, so what exactly do you look for in a good potential employee?
That's a great question. That's a really big question too. One of the things that we were emphasizing today was how to transfer the skills that you learn within the college environment into a professional work environment, and the transferable skills and all of the experiences that they've gained at their placements, and they are so ready to do this, and that was great to see.
Excellent. So did any of the potential candidates catch your eye today?
Definitely. Actually, I was fortunate to be able to visit one of the classes last week, and I had given them a heads up that our school board would be interested in interviewing interested candidates from the graduating class, and lots of the people we saw today are going to be wonderful candidates, and we're hopeful to see them in the month of March and provide conditional job offers so that they can start working for us in May and June once they've completed the program.
Okay. Thanks so much.
So I'm here today with Peter Olenek, professor of Building and Construction Sciences at Mohawk College, and we're going to be talking about the Popsicle Stick Bridge building competition. Did you want to tell me when that started?
27 years ago. How old are you now? No, never mind. 20.
He's older than me.
I kind of thought so. 27 years ago, we were looking for a way to for our students to prove how great they were in terms of the structural field and some of the amazing things that they could do. Although we didn't invent the idea of popsicle stick bridge competitions, it was there. We sort of felt that we took it to Las Vegas heights and gave our students the opportunity to shine on the technology stage. We started recognizing 20, 25 years ago that these bridges were incredibly strong. They were up around 1,800 pounds, 2,000 pounds, the best we ever had was 2,500 pounds. And one day a member of the original team said, "Wow, that's the weight of a car." And we said, "Yeah, that is the weight of a car. I wonder, could we ever hang a car from one of these bridges?" And that would really prove the amazing skills of our students. And so it kind of took us 20 years to think about that, I guess. And so this year we're going to do it. We're going to try it with the help, with some huge help from some industry partners, the Walters Group, and Sling Choker, and EXP Engineering. We've designed a test rig. And we're going to take over the automotive shop here on Fennel campus in early March, and by March 27th we're kind of hoping to suspend an Austin Mini donated by Bud's BMW. I don't know if we have to give it back or not, but we're going to suspend a 2,600-pound car from this bridge. How many times your own weight could you lift and carry? How many times?
I don't even think I could say one.
Okay, so Jude's bridge last year, it weighed just over half a pound and it carried 2,287 pounds. So that makes a grand total of 4,184 times its own weight. Okay, so what Jude has done now is he has rebuilt the bridge to weigh a pound. So in theory, if
it's double the weight, it should carry double the weight.
Correct. So in theory, that can carry 4,200 pounds, and we're going to ask it to carry roughly about 3,000. So we are very confident.
That's wonderful to hear.
Good.
Well, I'm very excited to have the opportunity to do it, but there's a lot of apprehension about it as well, because at the end of the day, everyone's going to be looking at you. The difference is whether or not they're going to be smiling at you or scowling at you a little bit. So I'm very confident that my bridge will hold it, hold the vehicle. Yeah, so hopefully everyone will be smiling at the end.
Yeah, that sounds like it's going to be a fantastic day one way or another. And what exactly are these bridges built out of?
The bridges are built out of popsicle sticks and standard school glue from LePage. And that's all you're allowed to use inside of them, and you have to assemble it in a way that will make it as strong as possible.
Yeah, so looking at the bridge itself, or this is the one that you won with last year, but this one over here is one of the ones that will be used for the car lift, correct? Mm-hmm. I noticed that it doesn't look like a popsicle stick, obviously, flimsy material. How do you do the work to make it look as strong as this one does?
Well, the popsicle sticks, what you do, you essentially just have to put the popsicle sticks together like this and put glue inside. And then one of the really important critical parts is that you have to put pressure on it in order to have as much contact as possible, and that makes it a stronger bridge. And then so that essentially makes the material, and then the rest of it is trying to design where kind of the shape of the material to make it as strong as possible to hold the forces and loads.